Welcome back to Midday. We're joined now by local author, Elma Schemenauer. Did I get that right?
Yes, that's very good.
Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And you've written this book, we were kind of chatting about this, 14 years in the making.
Yes.
It's called Consider the Sunflowers.
Yes.
So it's great that the baby has finally come to life after 14 years.
That's right, yeah.
So you had a lot of experience, though, in writing books. Tell us a bit about that.
I've written other books, fiction and nonfiction. A lot of it for children.
Yeah. And so this is your first adult novel.
My first adult novel. Yes.
That's amazing. That's great. So what made you want to write this book after writing so many different kinds of children's books and stuff like that? What made you want to do an adult book?
Well, I grew up in Saskatchewan, and I was always interested in my relative stories. I had a lot of Mennonite relatives, and they had a specific history and so forth. I was always fascinated with that, and I wanted to put some of that into the book.
Oh, that's
I wanted
excellent.
to have, I fictionalized it,
right?
You know,
but it's got some facts in it, but more fictional.
It's got some facts,
yeah.
But I fictionalized it. Like my father is very blonde, for example, or was, but I made the main character in here very dark. And as soon as I made him dark, his personality changed. He just came to life for me. I don't know why.
Oh, that's excellent, though.
Yeah,
so tell us a bit about the novel. If somebody wants to pick up this book, then what can they expect from it?
Well, it's a love story, but it's a family story too. And there's a lot about Mennonites in it, and their faith and their traditions and so forth. But it's not just a happy story with all kinds of everything happening very nicely and so forth. This is a couple who don't really suit each other very well.
Okay.
And this is in the 1940s, so so they're on the home front during the Second World War, and they're grappling with quite a few different things, including the fact that they don't really get along all that well, although, you know, in a way they're in love, but it's not easy.
It's tough.
It's tough, yeah.
So what the inspiration for the characters was from your family then?
Well, from my family, yes.
And then the storyline, where did that come from? Just something you kind of always wanted to write about?
Yes. Well, I had that sort of as a safety net. My mother was quite adventuresome as a young woman, and she went to Vancouver from Saskatchewan, rural Saskatchewan. She went to Vancouver and worked, which was quite a thing to do in those days, you know. But I think she was always kind of interested in my dad ever since they were about 19 or something. Yeah. And so eventually she went back and she married him, and you know, it was love, but she didn't like being on the prairie. She didn't like being on the farm. She wanted to be in a bigger city. Even if not that, then she wanted to at least live close, you know, in the town, not right out on the farm.
Yeah.
And my parents sort of lived with that, and I sort of accepted that. That's the way life really was. But then I took that and ran with it. I exaggerated it, of course. You know, I made it more of a problem.
That's what makes it more fun to read then, right? Because there's more of a story to it. You've kind of added some thrill to it.
Yeah. You have to do that when you write fiction.
Right.
Or you want to do that. Yeah.
So what made you want to become a writer? Have you just always done it as a child?
I always wanted to be a writer. Yeah. Ever since I was a child, I always wanted to be a writer, yes.
That's excellent. So how many books to date now have you written?
Well, I used to have to say 75.
Yeah.
But now it's 76.
76 now with Consider the Sunflowers.
Yes.
And there are a lot of people who like writing. They just don't know how to get out there and stuff like that. So do you have advice for a young writer? What would you say to them?
Well, one thing they could do, if they live in Kamloops or nearby, they could join the Interior Authors Group.
Okay.
It's quite a good group. I'm in that group, active in that group. And that's you can look that up on the internet. It's Interior Authors Group. That's one thing you can do. And
they support and they help with ideas and that sort of stuff?
We give each other good advice. We have workshops. We do different things, you know. We support each other. And so it's very helpful.
Is it really hard to get a book published, though, do you find?
Yes, it is.
It is. She's like, I'll be honest with you, it is.
Yeah, honestly, it's very hard to get a book published in the traditional way, which is to actually convince a publisher to put out the money to publish your book, you know, and to handle all the chores of publishing, of printing, and so forth. But nowadays, almost anyone can get published because you can just do it
online.
You can just do it as an ebook, or you can do it as a print-on-demand book.
Right.
There are all kinds of ways that people can get published, but to get published in the traditional way is not easy.
It's not easy still. And then, so do you have anything else that you're going to be working on soon that we can look forward to?
Well, I am working on another novel. I've got it about half done. And it also will take place in that same setting, in that Saskatchewan, rural Saskatchewan setting.
But it won't be a sequel to this or anything like that, just same setting.
It'll be some of the same characters.
Oh, will it? Oh, excellent.
Yeah. There's a character in there that everybody loves to hate. She's just so domineering. She's incredible. She's just so, very, very strong and always knows exactly what's right for everybody to do. And so she's going to have a stronger role in the next one.
In the next one.
Because people just love her, because she's
excellent.
so horrible.
Usually that's what happens. The villains are the ones that everybody loves in the books.
Yeah, that's right.
So this is available at all bookstores then. We can pick up Consider the Sunflowers.
It's in Kamloops, it's in Chapters, Coles, and the University Bookstore.
Oh, excellent.
Yes, and the book place, on 3rd near Victoria.
I don't know the name of it, but I know
it's
that
the
area.
book place.
Okay.
I think they still have a copy or two there.
Okay, great.
Yes.
That's excellent.
Yes.
So if you'd like to go pick it up, you can go grab one at Chapters or all the places that Elma has let you know. You can also get a hold of Elma at elmams@shaw.ca. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you very much.
Excellent. Well, Happy New Year.
You too.